We are with His Excellency Dr. Abdulnasser Alshaali, UAE Ambassador to India, and it's wonderful to have you just before the visit of Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi. Sir, how does UAE perceive the significance of BAPS Hindu Mandir?
Very significant to us. It stands for the UAE's values of acceptance, tolerance, and coexistence. And we are very privileged and quite honored that the Prime Minister himself is going to inaugurate it.
So, considering the UAE's Ministry of Existence and Tolerance, this is the only country which has this wonderful department. So, how the countries view align its vision of inclusivity with this inauguration?
Well, the Mandir is one testament to that. We have the Abrahamic House. The UAE has been involved and engaged in quite a few activities as well when it comes to showcasing its values of acceptance, that we should not discriminate between people because of their religion, their ethnicity, so on and so forth.
And if you're talking about the UAE, the cultural collaboration in this country is amazing. So the entities like this temple and other churches, how you will see how they're enhancing the overall cultural values of UAE, our society?
Well, cultural exchange is important in any bilateral relationship. It's basically part of the people-to-people relationship. It's important for individuals to feel familiar with the other culture, to feel familiar with people from the other nation. And so having churches, as you mentioned, or having other places of worship, such as the BAPS Mandir, are all examples of the tolerance and coexistence that the UAE stands for, and will continue to stand for as well.
Okay, can you elaborate on the goals and objective of SEPA Council and how it contribute the strengthening the economic relations between these two countries?
So what you could see already in the bilateral relationship is that the economic engagement between large corporations is already there. It's happening, it's taking place, and it's very easy for them to do business in India and to do business in the UAE. What has been missing is can those SMEs, MSMEs, and entrepreneurs who are very keen on expanding into the UAE or even expanding into India find the best way to do so. And so the SEPA Council has been established to make sure that this becomes an easy step in their business journey.
Exactly. Initially, we have seen SEPA, then I2U2 Alliance, and then India-UAE Rail Link. So a lot of things are happening. What the other areas are more to explore?
There are quite a few areas that we have cooperated on multilaterally, such as the Indian Ocean Association, G20, for example, when India was the president last year. And this will always be the case because the strength of the bilateral relationship does trickle down also to multilateral institutions, gatherings and meetings, making sure that we can support each other's positions when it comes to various topics and matters. Now, what is next? I know that when we came back from the visit to Gujarat, there was quite a list of things to follow up on. Let's look at aerospace, let's look at AI, let's look at can we get more Indian educational institutions to come and set up in the UAE, and this will for sure be the way forward.
India and UAE, we have an amazing relationship. It's not only the economic, it's cultural, it's historic. And seeing the current, like the PM Modi's invitation as a guest of honor in the World Government Summit, how you are seeing this thing?
Well, we really do appreciate it. We are very honored that he accepted the invitation. And I think between peoples of both nations, there's just this familiarity. We know Indians very well, Indians know Emiratis very well. We have been traveling both ways for the longest time. So the relationship has been there for the longest time. Things have been happening. But what changed is the visit by the Prime Minister 8 to 9 years ago. That was the turning point, and this is why you see this momentum now in this relationship.
Tomorrow is the Ahlan Modi program where all Indian community is going to welcome the Prime Minister. The role of 3.5 million Indians in the development in UAE. What's your views on it?
They have always been our guests. They will always be our guests. This is their second home, and for some of them, this is also their first home. And they have been a crucial part of the UAE's journey and development. They will continue to play a vital role in this economic growth and in this development. And I think what you will only see is that the areas of cooperation will change, and because the areas of cooperation will change and evolve over the coming years, you'll also see Indians coming from more backgrounds and coming also from different specializations to join into this journey here, and to also support India's goals back in India.
Okay, you are in India right now. I will just reverse the question. Like last year in Dubai, we have seen 17.15 million tourists. It was highest. And Indians are always in the top 3 in the terms of tourism. What India should do to invite more UAE and Arabs?
Have more flights between the two countries. We always talk about possibilities. And, 2-3 years ago, no one thought that a CEPA would be signed between the two countries, right?
Exactly.
I mean, pre-signing the CEPA.
Yes.
Because by the end of the day, it's a free trade agreement, and each country has its industries to protect, to make sure that they're doing the right thing for their different businesses and so on and so forth. The matter of fact is we were able to do it, and we were able to do it in such a short period of time that it became the envy for everyone else. So what is consistently on my mind is that we are content with having hundreds of flights per week, right? What if we had 10,000 flights? What happens then? One thing that will happen for sure is that you will have more Emiratis going not only to the tier 1 cities in India, but also to the other cities in India. And you will also see Indians traveling to the UAE and from the UAE to other destinations as well.
Thank you for talking to us. And the way our relation is going on, next time we'll meet with new questions. And as His Excellency said, tier 2 cities should be ready to welcome the more Emiratis. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for
Like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to get notification from the Brew News.